Can I get sesame chicken? So a lot of you know I started recording YouTube videos about a year ago now. The first channel I created was called Griffdog DFS, where I go through, break down NHL, NFL, DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks, and even some sports betting scenarios. And while that's gone very well, I've been able to get 2 sponsorships here within the last year. It's time to take my YouTube game to the next level. So take a look at the current setup that I have. It's certainly not bad. I have 3 screens there, which makes life really easy when doing editing and recording in itself. I do have to hang this big ass green screen here from the top of my ceiling, but I'm basically doing all of this recording in the middle of my living room. So the plan now is to actually convert my bedroom into a YouTube recording studio. All right, so let's take a quick little tour here of the bedroom that we're gonna be turning into a YouTube recording studio. Don't mind me in this unmade bed, usually one of the first things I do in the morning, but considering I'm taking this bed and moving it into the living room here, I didn't feel it was necessary this morning. But here is the room that we have to work with. Not a very big room by any means, do have a walk-in closet there, but ultimately gonna be turning this into a recording studio here. No longer gonna be sleeping in an actual bedroom. Gonna have to do that in the living room here for the next year or so, but hey, I'm still in my 20s. I think I can get away with that, right? Now I know there's probably someone out there watching this video going, dude, you don't have a bed frame either? Look, I had a bed frame prior to moving into this apartment here. It's just a little too big though. I know that room that we just toured is massive, but really didn't have a whole lot of room for that bed frame. So I sold it. Now I have to live in my living room, is that what we're gonna call it here, for the next year. So I highly doubt I'll get a bed frame within the next year, but the plan is to upgrade to a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, actually turn one of those rooms into a YouTube recording studio, and then I'll look to get a bed frame. But just to clear things up, I certainly did have one prior to moving into this apartment. All right, so now you've seen the current recording setup, my current bedroom situation minus a bed frame, and now it's time to flip-flop the two. Let's get to work. All right, so step number 1 is complete, which was basically get all of this shit out of my bedroom and stuff it in the middle of my apartment. So I'll get all of that organized here in a minute. Now it's time to vacuum and clean this place up. All right, so step 2 complete here. Gonna keep the fridge, the fan, just move the dresser and the TV over to this side. I'm gonna put a table here from IKEA. Next step is to move the desk there. Let's get to work on that. We are now done with step 3 here. Just got the desk in. Unfortunately, about halfway through me putting that together, the GoPro died, so we got that charging right now, but it's a perfect fit right next to the fridge there, and I love the natural lighting that's coming in from outside. Unfortunately, still next to the road, so I don't love that, but goal, upgrade 2-bed, 2-bath, or fuck, buy a house, I don't know. And I like just how it's fitting so far. I think I'm gonna like this setup in general. And then so the next step here is to build something on this wall behind me, because ultimately I'm gonna go buy a table from IKEA, put it here. I got 3 podcast or recording mics coming in from Amazon. Those actually should be here right now. And then I just wanna have some sort of background here that you can look at. outside of this beautiful face here. But yes, I should actually have 3 or 4 packages from Amazon, so let me go grab those right now. All right, so I got 3 packages here, but the first one was already opened, so we'll see if I got everything there. The other one was partially open. I don't know if they were thinking I was trying to smuggle in drugs or something, but 2 of the 3 packages have been opened, so we'll see if I got everything. Third one looks like nobody messed with it. All right, so we're gonna do a little unveiling. That'll be the first time I've ever done that. 3 packages here. Might only have about 70% of the stuff I bought, but let's find out. All right, so the first package, again, was already opened. There's just 1 DVD in there. I think I ordered 3. Good Will Hunting, one of my favorite movies. Had to get it on Prime Day, it was like $7. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so we did get the other movies here. Let's just go over those here quickly. I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Hateful Eight was like $5. And then another Tarantino movie here, Django, another classic. So, last thing here, I know what this is. It says fragile, don't open it, but that is actually gonna be another light for me to use while recording. So let's check it out, a little heavier. Seems like there's quite a bit in here. Okay, so I got 2 podcast mics here. Here's one, here's the other. And then 2 sets of headphones here for recording. We then got some PB Fit. Love this stuff, put in your protein shakes, all sorts of stuff that you can mix that with. Great alternative, not very high in fat, great in protein. Okay, so here's the light itself. I have no idea what that other box is then. Got some golf tees here, it's running low. And then finally, S1, I believe this is the actual recording software here. And alright, yep, so this is the audio software here. So this is kind of dope. It's just going to allow me to kind of produce while I'm actually recording. And then let's open up this other box here because I have no idea what it is. Fragile, so gotta be careful. Oh, dope, it's just a picture frame here. And I am a huge fan of Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight. And so I bought a picture frame here because she drew me this. So I had to buy a picture frame for that because I'm actually going to hang it on this wall here in the background for when I'm recording. Alright, so I got shit galore here now. My apartment is literally filled with stuff. But hey, the room that we're actually building, the new recording studio, looks good. And that is the goal today here, folks. So far so good. Got a lot of work left to do here. Give you an update here in just a minute. But first, Chinese. Can I get sesame chicken with fried rice? That's it? Card. Yeah, let's do it over the phone. 5-5. Awesome, thank you. All right, we are heading to my favorite Chinese spot out here called Bistro King. So good. Little intermission break here. I'm starving right now. I haven't eaten since breakfast. It's almost 4 p.m. So, Bistro King, then back to work. Here we are, Bistro King, baby. A sesame chicken special for Grissom. We out here. And the fried rice here looks so good too. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby! Chinese food demolished. So it's time to work on the next phase here, but it is starting to get dark here. So I should probably put together this living room area here, aka my new bedroom, before it gets too dark and I don't have anywhere to sleep. So I'm gonna work on this here now, not gonna be a part of the video though, and then we'll get back to actually building this wall here. Alright, so the last clip there that you just saw was shot actually about a week and a half ago. Obviously had long hair, got short hair now, so I've done some things in between now and then. Unfortunately, the reason behind that is because I went onto IKEA.com. The table that I had picked out for this new recording room here was unfortunately back ordered. So They said it was supposed to be in from June 30th to July 4th, and then it got pushed back an extra week. However, it's Tuesday, July 6th. I just got a text message from these guys saying they're back in stock, so we're gonna go pick up that table here right now. Now here's a quick update on the living situation. Obviously got the living room cleaned up here, and I was able to fit my bed in the back right-hand corner. Does kind of have that studio vibe to it right now, which is completely okay with me, because ultimately that was the goal. Make my bedroom into a recording studio here. So let's take a look at this before we buy the IKEA table. So I pretty much have this set up how I want right now in terms of actual structure. Got my desk in the back right-hand corner here, mini fridge there. Still need to build this back wall here. I wanted to wait until I actually got the table. I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself, build the back wall, and then not have it align with the table, which is ultimately going to go right here. But I like where this is at right now. Just need to go get that table here, and then we'll complete the actual setup of the recording studio. So I'm on my way to IKEA right now. About a 30-minute drive, give or take, depends on how bad traffic is here in Denver. Doing this at about noon on a Tuesday, so it shouldn't be that bad. About 20 minutes, we'll get there, know where the table's at, got the aisle, got the bin, should be pretty quick, in and out, and we'll finish the setup there back at the crib. Folks, we are close, creeping up on IKEA as we speak. Hey, 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 hey. We are alive in IKEA. I know where I need to go though, so I'm gonna skip the bullshit and get right to it. It is the first one right here. So we got it in store in black, stocked up. All right, so the box is a little bigger than I expected. Gonna grab a cart here, be on our way. All right, we are Gucci, thanks to the help of a friendly Samaritan. Let's go. A little self-checkout here. All right, we got the desk in. It is bigger than I anticipated. Actually, I knew how big it was because I measured it. I failed to measure how big my car was prior to that. Measured my bedroom, measured literally everything I needed to, except for how big my car was. So, we made it work. I am literally sweating after trying to get that in here. I probably tried 4 or 5 different ways to make that work. Found a way. We're back. Let's go. Got one more errand to run. We're gonna go set up the table. All right, so we're back from IKEA. I look like such a jackass trying to put that in my car. Probably took me a solid 15 to 20 minutes to do so, but we're back. It's here. Now it's time to put that beast together and then build the back wall. Phase number like 4 or 5. We had to fast forward a few days there. I wanted to build the table and the background for the table all simultaneously, but unfortunately had a little busier week than I anticipated and kind of had to put it together piece by piece. So here's what we're looking at right now. Again, I didn't put this all together at once, but I like the final outcome. So for starters, here's the table. Really love this color and the height is perfect for what we're working with. Super easy to put together as you guys just saw. Got this tripod here for the camera and the backlight, which fits perfect for the angle that I'm going for. And then here's the background that I made. Like I said, put this together piece by piece. Unfortunately, didn't record it, but I really like how it turned out. Got Sid the Kid on the left there, favorite hockey player. Walter White on the right, my favorite TV show series. Got Mac Miller there, arguably my favorite artist, definitely in my top 3. Pittsburgh Penguins favorite team. Love the Dark Knight and Heath Ledger's performance, so a massage therapist drew that for me. And then the hole-in-one there, can't forget that. But put it at an angle here, that looks really good if you do that. Or if you just got a couple people here, podcast, whatever we're doing. I just like how this turned out. So, got a little bit left to do here. Certainly going to kind of pick away at this as well. but happy with where we're at. So the next step here then is to put together these microphones. I'm gonna put one on each side of the table, connect those to the headphones, and then I bought this professional audio engineering system as well. No idea how to use it, but it was on sale on Amazon. I figured why not? If it's gonna improve sound quality, let's give it a shot. So I gotta learn how to use that as well, but that's next step. Gonna record this and then you'll see the final product actually. So we're close. I like how it's looking. We got one more step to go here. All right, so let's get this party started here. Let's start by putting one of these mics together here. So I got two of them. Again, gonna put one on each side of the end of the tables here. Let's see what we got to work with. All right, so the way the table is here, let me just show you. So unfortunately, this here is not wanting to go all the way in. So when I actually try to screw it up, you can see it's tilting here. And I need it to be under here. So what I'm gonna need to do here instead is drill a hole through the top of this and then just screw it into the side of the table here. Alright, so that ended up working perfectly there. Just got to do that to the other one then because we do have two podcast mics or recording mics if you will. Gonna do that quickly and then we'll actually put them on the table. So both are done here now. Gonna actually put them on the table. Alright, so got both the mics set up here now, so we're actually going to put together this Audiocaster here. Again, it's just to improve the sound quality. I really don't know a whole lot about it, but we're going to figure out what it's about. Ooh, I like this. Sleek, small, but has everything you need. Give you a little close-up view of that. This is going to be mint. Again, I have no idea how to use it yet, but I am going to learn. Alright, so coming down to the final couple steps here right now. No idea what these are for here, but I will figure it out. It's for both of these podcast mics. So we'll leave those there. But we're gonna put the headphones together because I do know how to do that. Everything else should basically be in place. Alright, I suppose I don't need to read the manual while we are recording here right now. So let me just clean up here real quick and kind of give you a final look. So we have a final product here, a final studio. I'm really happy about it. Obviously, it took me a little longer than I wanted to do this, but good things take time. So here's what we're working with. I remind you, I moved my bedroom out into the middle of my living room. Basically just turned my bedroom into a recording studio here. So here's the final product. Alright everyone, that is going to conclude this video here. I had a lot of fun with this, to be honest. Like I said, it took me a little longer, actually a lot longer, to put this together than I wanted to, but again, good things do take time. I got the table that I wanted to, even though it was back ordered. I'm glad I waited for that. Podcast mics took a little more time than I wanted to put together, but obviously had to drill those in here. They look really good. Background took about a week, kind of piece that together as well, but really excited for what's next. So thank you all for watching this. Had a lot of fun putting this together. Still learning how to edit these videos, so hopefully I can make it cool for you guys. But again, appreciate you tuning in. I'm out of here.